Hello, my name is Juan Collado and thank you for listening to my videos in my channel, Just My Spanglish Opinion. Hola, mi nombre es Juan Collado y gracias por visitar mi canal, Solo Mi Opinión en Spanglish. The reason why I wanted to make these videos in English and in Spanish is just because, one, I wanted to give my opinion to both the English audience and also the Spanish audience, and I really don't have that much time to be editing a lot of videos, so I apologize for any errors, any mistakes in video editing. I will not be editing videos. I will be recording the videos and then uploading. Les quiero pedir disculpas de antemano si los videos no están con la mejor calidad, no están bien editados, porque lo estoy haciendo en inglés y en español, porque quisiera alcanzar la audiencia en inglés y en español, y no tengo tiempo de estarlo grabando dos veces en inglés y en español, y también de editar videos. Most of the time I will just speak my mind. This is just my opinion. I think everybody has the ability to speak their mind, or should have the ability to speak their mind without any fear. And that's the main reason why I wanted to make this video, because as I'm a immigrant myself, and there's a lot of things going on when it comes to immigration. There's a lot of things going on when it comes to race, black, whites, Chinese, whatsoever. There's a lot of things that are very concerning with what's going on, but the biggest fear that I have is that we're losing our freedom of speech. Hay muchas cosas que quiero hablar sobre los temas. Soy un inmigrante, pero hay muchas cosas en la inmigración que me tienen preocupado. También lo que más me preocupa es nuestra habilidad de hablar lo que sentimos, de dar nuestra opinión sin ningún temor. Y ya siento que en este país últimamente estamos perdiendo la habilidad de poder expresarnos sin temor. Voy a decir que esto es un problema más a la izquierda, en el sentido liberal, más en el lado demócrata que en el lado conservador. And I have to tell you that I am mostly concerned with what's going on in the far left. What I see is that the left is trying to really shut down anyone that has any conservative values. If you are a conservative and you disagree with any Democrats, right away, even maybe they don't have a good counter argument, or maybe they don't really have a good argument for their stance or their conviction. So right away they have to label anyone, especially white American. If you're white American and you disagree with Democrats, you're in big trouble, because they're going to label you as a racist right away. Especialmente si eres blanco, si eres un Caucasian o un anglosajón,
y está en desacuerdo con algún punto con un demócrata o un liberal, principalmente en el sentido de inmigración, ya automáticamente te están poniendo como que tú eres un racista, cuando esto es totalmente equivocado. Porque yo soy inmigrante y tengo muchas amistades inmigrantes, tengo familia inmigrante que están ilegal, y me gustaría que obtengan su green card, su residencia, su estado legal. Pero también no sería objetivo de mi parte no entender que alguien puede estar en desacuerdo con que personas ilegales estén entrando en este país, y al mismo tiempo que no sean racistas, porque eso es totalmente equivocado. I think that anyone that disagree with anything, even in immigration, if you have someone that disagree with illegals coming to this country, it does not mean that they are racist. And right now it seems that you cannot speak anything about immigration as if you disagree with the liberal stance on immigration. This is very scary. I feel like we are losing our freedom of speech. We have the right to disagree
when we disagree, we have the right to speak up, and we should not have fear for our life. We should not have fear for people getting back at us or shutting us down. Or it's like even friends now, if you disagree with them, they are on the liberal side, they are on the conservative side. You disagree, now you break up your friendship, and this should not be the case. I am really concerned, again, and I will admit, on most points, I'm a conservative. En la mayoría de los puntos yo soy un conservador, soy conservador republicano en la mayoría de puntos. Pero creo que eso no quita el que uno pueda ver las cosas de los dos puntos de vista. Y ese es el problema que estoy viendo, que nadie quiere mirar los problemas de ambos puntos de vista. Y eso preocupa mucho. What worries me? What worries me? Well, what worries me is like what's going on with universities. A conservative cannot go and speak to a university. And you have students, or children I would say, because you can't call them anything other than children, that if a conservative goes and speaks to their university, it's almost like they're going to ask for an excuse not to take a test because they can't handle the argument against their conviction or against what they believe. And me preocupa mucho que ahora en las universidades un conservador no pueda ir a hablar a una universidad porque los liberales o los que están a la izquierda se enojan tanto que se ponen a protestar, piden hasta excusa de no tomar un examen porque esto les causa tanta molestia. Y se está perdiendo el poder hablar, el poder dar tu opinión libremente. Esa es la parte que me preocupa más. Y como republicano o como demócrata, eso nos debe preocupar a todos. Si fueran los conservadores que están evitando que los demócratas hablen o den su opinión, yo tengo que preocuparme igual que si fueran los conservadores que están pidiendo la libertad de expresarse. De los dos lados tenemos que unirnos en este problema porque esto es fatal para esta nación. This is the most critical point that is happening, I think, in America right now. We have to be concerned, both sides, whether you are Democrats or whether you are Republicans, you have to be totally against anyone that wants to shut down someone else or doesn't want to let them speak just because they disagree with your own conviction. That is dangerous no matter where you stand. You should defend freedom of speech no matter whether you are Democrat, whether you are Republicans. Freedom of speech is not just for those people that agree with your own beliefs or with your own ideology. La libertad de expresión no es solamente para esas personas que están de acuerdo con tu opinión. Tenemos que ser adultos suficientes para escuchar las personas que están en desacuerdo con nuestras opiniones y no tener que ir a protestar y no tener que ir a quemar edificios porque parecemos niños. En las universidades tienen un problema grave. En las universidades un conservador tiene grandes problemas, incluso hasta abuso físico ya se puede enfrentar si expresa su opinión en la mayoría de universidades que son liberales. And the problem is very easy to pinpoint where it is. I see that the problem is mostly on the left, because when do you hear that a conservative university does not allow a liberal speaker to come into their campus and speak? It's mostly, I only hear liberals complaining about conservatives like Ben Shapiro, like Dinesh D'Souza coming to their university, and they get angry, they start protesting, and they start creating chaos. It's like we have no tolerance for the law at all. And I don't know where the source of the problem is, but I think the source of the problem is that we have very hardcore anti-American professor in most liberal universities. When I was first becoming aware of or I wasn't very aware of different ideologies when it comes to Democrat, when it comes to Republicans, and I started hearing what left-wingers were. I thought left-wingers referred to people who really have a lot of hate for America. Cuando yo empecé a escuchar de personas que eran a la izquierda y lo que creían y la ideología de los izquierdistas, que no sabía mucho de la diferencia de demócratas y republicanos, lo que yo estaba pensando era que esos izquierdistas eran muy antiamericanos y que son rebeldes que quieren destruir a América. To my shock, I was very ignorant, but I wasn't that far off. What I see now from the left, and I wish I could say the very far left, but everyone, most of the people on the Democrat side that you hear, the leaders, like Chuck Schumer, and all the leaders that I don't want to get into names but what I see is that they all have the same opinion, that this very far left stance, and to me is very anti-American, and that's very dangerous for this country. And this is coming from someone who came from a third world country. I came from a third world country, and I do not want America to become a third world country. So we have to be very careful with that. Yo vine de un país tercermundista y no quiero ver que Estados Unidos se convierta en un país tercermundista. La corrupción es tan grande que forma parte de nuestra cultura. Tenemos que tener miedo si un policía nos para, no sabemos si es un policía o si es un policía corrupto que nos va a hacer daño, que nos va a querer atracar. We have fear in third world country where I come from of even if a cop stop you on the street, you don't know if it's a real cop, you don't know even if it is a real cop, if he's going to attack you, if he's going to take everything you have at that moment. So we don't want that happening in America, and I am very fearful of how far left the left is going. And what's happening is that the media, we don't have objective media anymore. No tenemos los medios que sean objetivos ya. It's either you have Fox News or you have CNN, MSNBC, and it's like you don't have anywhere to go for objective news, especially the Latino community. We don't have anywhere to go for objective news. Latinos only have left-leaning media. Los latinos solo tenemos los medios que están a la izquierda. No tenemos una opción para noticias que sean objetivas o que sean conservadoras. Now you are forced to watch CNN, MSNBC, and also Fox News and One American News, just to try to discern the information and try to make up your own mind. You cannot trust what you are listening to anymore, especially what you hear on CNN and MSNBC. And I must admit that yes, you watch Fox News and it's going to be right-wing news or more friendly towards conservative, but I do feel much stronger about Fox News being more truthful when it comes to the news. I see more on CNN and MSNBC, a lot of twisting of the truth, a lot of exaggeration to just bring their agenda. And that's very dangerous to this nation because we really need to have objective news. I wish we had someone like Jamie Dupree who is on Fox News. I would love to see Jamie Dupree on Fox News having his own show, someone like that, or more people like him that are very objective. Someone who is so objective that he doesn't even want to vote
just because he feels that if he votes, he's gonna lose his objectivity. Me gustaría tener a alguien en Fox News como Jamie Dupree, que es tan objetivo que él ni siquiera va a votar porque quiere que eso le va a quitar la objetividad con la noticia. Y los noticieros como CNN, MSNBC están torciendo tanto la noticia y lamentablemente también en los medios latinos no tenemos una opción conservadora, no tenemos una opción que sea objetiva. Pero lo que más me preocupa es lo que estamos perdiendo, la libertad de expresarnos. Y los líderes demócratas no están haciendo nada para evitar esas situaciones. Es como que ellos están motivando a que las universidades no dejen que los conservadores se expresen, porque es como que quieren opresarlos, que no quieren que los jóvenes se den cuenta de lo que en verdad creen los conservadores. Y lo que dicen de los conservadores es totalmente algo radical, que quizá en algunos extremos exista en el lado conservador. I would say the last 8 years, when, in 2008 when Obama became president, I actually voted. If I voted for Obama because I thought he was really going to focus on the positive side of, that we finally have an Afro-American president, and that he was going to focus on the glass half full rather than the glass half empty, and all hell broke loose. We went backward instead of forward, and Obama had a perfect opportunity to take us forward, and I had never been so disappointed in a president before, because he had a way to do great things for the Afro-American community, and he didn't. He actually took them backward. Creo que el presidente Obama, cuando ganó en el 2008, yo voté por el presidente Obama, sí voté por el presidente Obama porque quería que por fin pusiéramos fin a esos problemas de racismo, y creía que este presidente, siendo tan elocuente hablando, iba a enfocarse en lo positivo, iba a enfocarse en el vaso medio lleno, no en el vaso medio vacío. Y lamentablemente él se enfocó en los negativos, no pudo despegarse de los resentimientos del pasado que tiene la comunidad afroamericana. So I wanted to touch on another point also, and really we have to, from both sides, have to agree to disagree. We cannot be using the word racist just for anything, for anyone that disagree with us. Tenemos que estar de acuerdo en no usar la palabra racista solamente porque alguien no está de acuerdo con nosotros. Yo soy inmigrante y hay muchos puntos que estoy de acuerdo con Trump, pero eso no quiere decir que yo sea racista, y es lamentable que ya hemos llegado a este punto, como a una niñez, que no podemos ser adultos, de entender que somos seres humanos, que vamos a tener desacuerdo y que vamos a tener diferente opinión. I don't understand why we cannot understand that we are humans, and we're going to disagree, and we are going to have different opinions. Just because I have a different opinion than someone does not make me a racist, or just because a white American has a different opinion than I do, or than an Afro-American does, that does not make them a racist. And what we saw when Obama was president, was that any white person that disagreed with Obama was automatically going to be called a racist. Oh, that's just because he's a racist. And that was far from the truth, because even though I voted for Obama in 2008, everything went downhill from there. There was not much I agree with Obama after that, especially on immigration. I don't take Obama serious. I never took Obama seriously on immigration, because he had the opportunity to do whatever he wanted. He had the Senate. He had a lot more power than what the Republicans have now. He had the Senate, 62 votes on the Senate, and he didn't do anything back in 2010. When he had all the power to do whatever he wanted to with immigration, he decided that was not good for him when it came to the 2012 election, so he did nothing for immigrants. Obama no hizo nada cuando él tenía todo el poder por los inmigrantes, o no puedo coger en serio a Obama que quería hacer para los inmigrantes esto y eso. Él tuvo toda la oportunidad de hacer lo que quería hacer para los inmigrantes legales en este país cuando tenía el poder en los 2009-2010, y después perdió el poder y estaba usando eso como una excusa para no hacer nada. Pero políticamente él escogió lo que creía que le convenía, no lo que supuestamente quería hacer. So my point is, I'm gonna make a few videos, and I hope that they are useful to some people. I hope that they are useful to some in the Spanish community. We don't have balance when it comes to the media in the Spanish community. I hope we do get people in the Spanish news that are very objective. Espero que podemos conseguir personas en los medios hispanos que sean objetivos para que los latinos podamos estar más informados, porque es desafortunado que los latinos que vengan primera generación, la única opción que tienen es los canales latinos y no están recibiendo una noticia que sea objetiva cuando se trata de lo que es un conservador y lo que es un liberal. Why? Because most Latinos, especially first generation Latino in the United States, they will be in agreement with most points of the conservative party, of the conservative Republican party. They will be against most things in the liberal side of things, but they don't know. They are not informed about those things. Most Latinos are very religious people. They're very Christian, or either Catholic or Protestant. They will be against abortion. We are mostly against abortion, but a lot of Latinos, or many Latinos, don't even know what the Democrat stands for when it comes to abortion. Muchos latinos ni siquiera saben que estarían de acuerdo con la mayoría de cosas con los conservadores republicanos, y estarían en contra de la mayoría de cosas con los demócratas. El único punto que los demócratas tienen que los latinos van a estar más a favor es que ellos son muy buenos en promover cómo se sienten con los inmigrantes o dónde están con los inmigrantes, pero son buenos en decir, no son buenos en hacer. Democrats have one thing that Latino will agree with, and that's on the immigration issue. Most Latino will be on the Democratic side when it comes to immigration, because they believe that Democrats are very good at promoting their stance when it comes to immigration. They're not very good at acting what they say, or they're very good at saying things, but they're not very good at doing things for immigrants. And I think that if we had a news media that was more objective, the Latino community would not be voting 30% Republicans and 70%, let's say, for or close to it, for Democrats. I think if the Latino community was very well informed on where the Conservative Party stands, or what it is to be a conservative, at least 45 to 50% of Latino would be voting conservative. Yes, the immigration issue is always going to be important, but they also have to know that what they get from CNN, what they get from Univision, is not the real truth as to where Republicans really stand when it comes to immigration. Because you have to be objective enough to understand that just because someone wants you to come here legally does not mean that they are racist. It just means that they are more pro obeying the laws. Yes, in some cases you're going to have people that are racist. Nobody's saying that there are no racist people here. But it's sad to say that my experience when it comes to race is that, yes, I had some fear. I went to the Navy in 92,
and I was Latino, and I was fearful of being on an aircraft carrier. I thought I was going to be discriminated against being Latino and hardly speaking any English, which I still don't do very well. But my experience in the Navy, in a ship of people from all over the world, all over America, was that there was no race issue. I never had any race concern when I was on a ship with over 5,000 people. And this was in the early 90s. And now it seems that the word racist is thrown around for any reason, just because someone disagrees with you. Yo tuve la experiencia de estar en la Marina en un portaavión en los 90 y había más de 5,000 personas ahí. Yo tenía miedo de que como latino me iban a discriminar y mi experiencia fue que no hubo discriminación y había gente de toda parte de América, de toda parte del mundo, y esto es en los 90 y no tuve problema de discriminación. Y ahora estamos en el 2018 y se oye más discriminación que en esos tiempos. La palabra racista ya se ha convertido en algo que tú usas para una persona que no esté en acuerdo contigo. The word racist has become a word that you use for someone that is not in agreement with you. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any ideas, I don't have a lot of time, so I apologize for not editing the videos, not doing a better job with the videos. There will be no flashy editing on anything. I just want to give my Spanglish opinion, and just please understand that it is my Spanish opinion, just my Spanish opinion or Spanglish opinion, and it doesn't mean that I'm right. It doesn't mean that I'm wrong. I'm just saying where I stand and what I see and what my concerns are, and I hope that you also share your concerns. Let me know what you think. Voy a dar mi opinión en estos videos, voy a hacer otros videos, no voy a estar editando los videos perfectamente, so van a haber errores, espero me disculpen. Yo solo quiero subir estos videos con el poco tiempo que tengo y dar mi opinión, pero esto es solamente mi opinión, no estoy diciendo que estoy correcto o incorrecto, esta es solamente mi opinión y mi objetivo es que nosotros no debemos temer de dar nuestra opinión. No importa quién seamos, no importa que sea en inglés, no importa que sea en español, no importa qué tanto acento tenemos. Yo tengo un acento y estoy aquí desde los 14 años en este país. Tengo acento y no tengo que avergonzarme de eso. Yo voy a dar mi opinión y espero que ustedes también den sus opiniones. I hope you give your opinion. Don't worry about your accent. I don't worry about mine. I have an accent. I came here when I was 14 and I still have an accent. So one last thing that I want to say is that we must start by realizing that we are all humans. Anything I say from now on, you have to understand that I agree with the fact that we are all humans, we are all equal. And if we are all equal, then we have to understand that we cannot judge all the race for what they've done in the past or what they are doing now. It's not about race, it's about our humanity. If we do something wrong, if we are oppressing other people or another race is oppressing another race, it's not because they are that race, it's because they are human beings. We are not better than anyone else. If me as a Latino, I think that I would have done better than white Americans back when they were holding slaves. If I think I'm so much better than them that I would have done differently, exposed to the same teaching, exposed to the same conditions, then I think that I'm superior, and that is wrong because we are all equal. Si nosotros tenemos que empezar con la idea de que nosotros somos seres humanos y somos todos iguales, y si reconocemos que somos todos iguales, entonces las cosas se van a hacer más fácil para reconocer que si una raza, vamos a decir la raza blanca, o otra raza cualquiera hizo algo malo en el pasado, nosotros también somos seres humanos y expuestos a la misma circunstancia, quizá hubiéramos hecho lo mismo. Si creemos que como raza negra o como raza latina no hubiéramos hecho lo mismo, eso quiere decir que nosotros nos creemos mejores que esa raza o que somos superiores. pero si reconocemos que somos seres humanos y que somos todos iguales, se nos va a hacer más fácil progresar y irnos hacia adelante en vez de irnos hacia atrás. No podemos vivir en el pasado. Nosotros hubiéramos hecho lo mismo porque somos seres humanos y pensamos como seres humanos. So let's start going forward. Let's move to the future instead of living in the past. Let's ask the question, what do we need to do to move forward? Let's not be afraid to share our opinion. Let's not be afraid to offend anyone, because we have to be adult enough to take it like adult. Let's not act like children. If someone disagrees with me, I don't have to go and protest and burn buildings or do anything like that. I have to act responsibly and understand that we just have a disagreement. It's not about my race. If because a white American disagree with me being Latino, it's not because I'm Latino. They just have a legitimate disagreement with my stance, and I have to be adult enough to understand that. So I hope to share some more videos. I hope you let me know what you think. And I will not be doing it too often, and like I say, I don't have that much time to be sharing videos all the time, enough to be editing the video, so I apologize for that. And again, this is Juan Collado for Just My Spanglish Opinion. Soy Juan Collado para mi opinión en Spanglish. Recuerden, voy a poner más videos cuando tenga tiempo. No tengo tanto tiempo de estar poniendo videos, editando los videos, pero espero que podemos tener conversaciones y recuerden no tener miedo de dar sus opiniones. Cuando alguien esté en desacuerdo con ustedes, no quiere decir que esa persona es racista, quiere decir que esa persona solo tiene un desacuerdo con usted. Y tenemos que actuar como adultos, porque algunas personas estén en desacuerdo conmigo, yo no tengo que salir a protestar o a quemar edificios y cosas así. Yo tengo responsabilidad de actuar como un adulto, no como niños. So, le doy las gracias por mirar este canal, mi opinión en Spanglish. Espero que lo disfruten y me dejan saber qué piensan. Muchas gracias.